Hey there guys, EctoMaster here, and it is another rapid recap, and we're going to be as rapid as I can, because we are basically rapid recapping the Season 5 of Friendship is Magic. And I already recorded this once, and I didn't like it because it took over 20 minutes, because I went on each episode, so you know what? Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Nope, instead I'm just gonna touch on ones here and there as we look at them, and my overall impression. So we're going to start right off with the first two episodes, and I thought that was a great starting point for the season and for this episode. So first and foremost, the cutie map, which I thought was a great way to introduce the map in the Castle of Friendship, I guess you can call it. As Twilight and the others learn that they can get summoned to a friendship problem that needs solving. And I thought it was great that they used all six, obviously, to start it, and the whole setup of Twilight Glimmer as the main baddie. Now, Twilight Glimmer. Starlight Glimmer, whatever her name is. Oh, God. Anyways, I thought it was a great introduction to that, and in fact, throughout the season, you see little glimpses of Starlight just kind of like watching the main six from the shadows. And I thought that was pretty cool. The whole equality thing where once their cutie marks were removed and replaced with the equal sign, they all became equalized, as is in the picture here below. And that they, even their own special abilities. For example, in the second episode of the continuation of this, the second episode, Rainbow Dash cannot fly as fast as she usually can. She can only go as fast as they can run, if not a little bit slower. And they really can't run that fast, so they're just, trotting along. So it was interesting in that it treated it that way and not just, you just lose your special abilities. This led to the third episode, Castle Sweet Castle, fourth, Bloom and Gloom. Bloom and Gloom was almost like a finale to the CMC having meeting Luna in their dreams, because Scootaloo has already met Luna in her dreams, as had Sweetie Belle, and now Apple Bloom did it. Thanks for the Memories is another good one that another one I really enjoyed, because it was almost dealing with the death of a pet without having the pet die. Because obviously that'd be a little bit much if we just let them. Appaloosa's Most Wanted, when you look back on the episode, it helps reinforce Crusaders of the Lost Mark. And how and why they got theirs. The CMC got their cutie marks in that episode. But at the beginning of the season, it just seemed kind of shoehorned in, because it was like, okay, well, alright, I guess we have to have another random episode. The Discord episodes, Make New Friends but Keep Discord, and What About Discord? Love both of those. Especially the Back to the Future references and What About Discord. But Make New Friends but Keep Discord. That one was just incredibly fun. The references left and right. Just love that. The Lost Treasure of Griffinstone is the first of three, where the main six each get paired off with another of the main six, and they go out and solve a friendship problem via the map. Now, that being said, I thought this could have been a little bit better if it was maybe the Egghead and the Athlete with Rainbow Dash and Twilight, rather than Rainbow Dash and Pinkie Pie, or the super organized one versus the super hyper one, Twilight and Pinkie Pie. Pinkie Pie and Rainbow Dash already seem to pair up nicely as it is, as they're both pretty much pranksters, and they both like to have fun. Albeit in slightly different ways, but they do like to do both of those. And they have shown to be good friends in the past. I mean, everybody kind of looks at Pinkie weird, but I just thought that one, the pairing was a little off, much like Hookfields and the Colts, in that Fluttershy just seemed to agree with whatever Twilight wanted to do. And I like that the whole purpose of the map was to strengthen their own friendship as well as spread friendship to others. But the pairings, except for Rarity and Applejack, which is always going to be a good pairing, because you've got the OCD one, and I don't mean that in a bad way, versus the not so neat one because she's a workhorse. That pairing is always going to be great because it's always going to cause that little bit of because they clash so well together. Fluttershy and Rainbow Dash clash well against each other because she's so timid, and because Fluttershy is so timid and Rainbow Dash is so headstrong. Pinkie Pie and Twilight pair up well because, again, Pinkie Pie is just go, 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 and Twilight is just like, no, I have a plan, we follow the plan. And when things don't go according to plan, then that's when she's in trouble. So I just think the pairings, the Lost Treasure of Griffinstone, and where is it? The Hookfields and the Colts could have been handled a little bit differently. Moving on, there was a few others. I'm not going to touch on the 100th episode because I'll get to that in a minute. Princess Spike just seemed to be another random episode, kind of just, it's just your typical Spike episode, and the same problems that Spike always has. Party Pooped was interesting, had some great references too. It was fun, but it was an interesting episode, just some great references. Amending Fences is a great episode in showing what happens from all the way back in season 1, episode 1. I'm throwing all the way back, and a throwaway line in the first episode, like one of the first lines of the episode, and this is the repercussions of it. I love that. Do Princess's Dream of Magic Sheep was another good one that I liked, as was Rarity Investigates. Do Princess's Dream of Magic Sheep, just with Luna. I love Luna. She does all the dream stuff. I love when she does that. And there was just one big dreamscape where they could do everything. It brought back the Power Ponies, Vampire Fluttershy. Those were all great. Rarity Investigates was a film noir. I loved that. That was just awesome. Crusaders of the Lost Mark is a great episode because the CMC finally get theirs, and their cutie marks, that is. And it was just a great episode all around. We finally, see a little more behind Diamond Tiara, and the reason why she acts the way she does, and that's because of her mom. And yeah. Scaremaster was another great one that I love because it's, Nightmare Night, and it brought back Vampire Fluttershy. And then it continues on. Main Attraction wasn't one I enjoyed all too much. Just more of the same. I think I did an episode on that. Can't remember if I did or not. If I did. If I didn't, I did. I think I did. I think that was like episode 2, I think. Nope, I skipped that one. Oh well. My favorite episode of the entire season has to go to, hands down, Slice of Life, the 100th episode, in which we see the alternate main 6 and Dr. Hoobs, Derpy, aka Muffins, aka Ditsy Doo, whatever they want to call her. We saw Vinyl Scratch and Octavia, and we saw Lyra and Bon Bon, aka Sweetie Drops, Agent Sweetie Drops. It was just a fantastic episode, a huge throw-out to the fans, which I loved. It was all around. I was probably my favorite episode. I'm not going to ruin everything because there is a great bit with Gummy, and I'm just going to leave that there. So if you haven't seen it, please go see it. Great episode. Other than that, it's probably not. I will say this: season 5 is in my top 5. Probably not my favorite season of all. Season 3 was my least favorite because of how short it was. Season 2 and Season 4 were really good. So I would probably put this right around, I don't know, third or fourth. behind episode or in front of episode, season 1, episode 1, whatever. All in all, good season. I can't wait for season 6. And that's all for the recap of this episode. If you guys want me to do any episodes from the season specifically and talk about what I thought of them, please leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and favorite as well. And as always, I will see you guys next time.